understanding what the message of the gospel is. And I'm sorry to hear that, but I will continue on with what I believe is the mission of the church in the coming year.
Tom Nichols, let me read to you from the Washington Post. Quote, "You have to jump back to the Middle Ages when kings and emperors were shouting against the Pope in Rome and calling him false." That was Marco Politi, a longtime Vatican watcher and author. Quote, "There's just no other recent example like this." Observers also note that Pope Leo is already enjoying more support in the U.S. Catholic Church hierarchy than Francis did, and Trump's attacks may fortify that trend. Quote, "I would say there is at this moment no risk from this for the Pope." In fact, Donald Trump's support among Catholics in America has dropped below 50%, an important marker for any politician, especially a Republican and especially Trump, who has counted on disinformation and sort of knee-jerk symbolic faith moves to keep that part of his coalition marching in lockstep.
Yeah, a couple of things. First, I should say I'm not Catholic. I'm Greek Orthodox, and my church had a schism with the Catholics 1,000 years ago, and we treat the Pope with more love and respect than the President of the United States does. I mean, this is really amazing, and I think the thing that keeps going through my mind is, what will it finally take for millions of people to realize that this president is not okay, that he is not mentally stable, that there is something wrong with him? I don't bring in the cabinet into that. They know. Everybody around Trump, they know this. They're all just hanging on for dear life because they're stuck on this roller coaster that's constantly an inch from jumping the tracks. But for millions of people, what does it take? An attack on the Pope? This kind of, really sacrilegious, and for, I think, many Christians, including me, this really almost heretical depiction of oneself as Jesus. I mean, the emotional problems here just get compounded when he says, no, I thought it was a doctor. No, you didn't. You knew exactly what you were doing because you did it in the middle of the night. And this is something else that people need to realize about these posts. This began as Trump was coming back to Washington. He starts posting while he's on the plane. Then he gets back to the White House. He starts scrolling through right-wing news sites, and he kept posting stuff until 4 o'clock in the morning. He didn't sleep. I mean, unless he caught a cat nap. If you look at the timing of his posts, he goes after the pontiff at around 9 o'clock, and then he starts posting about Eric Swalwell. He's posting about Biden. He's posting about his ballroom, and he finally packs it in with one more post at 4 o'clock in the morning. This is and in the middle of all those posts, by the way, he just let it out that, by the way, we're going to be blockading Iranian ports tomorrow, as if, just among the day's news. I ought to tell you at midnight, I think it was about 12:30, that we're going to be blockading Iran in the morning. There's something deeply wrong with this man, both in his willingness to attack anyone, even the leader of 1.4 billion fellow Christians. Ostensibly, Trump is a Christian, all the way to, this kind of angry old man scrolling through and posting crazy stuff until 4 o'clock in the morning. If your dad were Trump's age and did that stuff, you would stage an intervention. But this man is leading is commanding our troops into